Subscribe to Vids Tube for latest tech-related videos. This is Samsung's latest Galaxy Watch 4 that runs on Google's Wear OS 3, and since it runs on Google's Wear OS, we can now access the recovery mode and a lot of other features that you really don't want to miss out on. This video is packed with a lot of information, so I suggest you hit that like button so you can access this video later from the liked videos or save it to a playlist on your YouTube account. Let me tell you one thing, do not mess around with all these settings unless you really need them. I always recommend to access the recovery mode as the last resort. For most of the issues, a simple restart, also known as a reboot, will likely fix the issue. Timestamps are on the video timeline for your convenience. Now, let's say if your watch is stuck in a boot loop where your watch just keeps restarting again and again. In that case, just try this out first. Check the top right button and see if it is stuck in a pressed position, as this is also the power button, and make sure to unstuck the pressed power button so your watch will not keep rebooting over and over again. Now, in case if that did not work, then I would just suggest to press both the physical buttons together and do not let them go until you see the Samsung text. Once you see the Samsung text, let go both the button and hopefully that should fix the issue. Now, if for some reason this did not fix the problem, then just leave the watch in the boot loop for a day until the battery drains out and wait for another day, after which you place the watch in charging and hopefully the issue should be addressed. If it is still not fixed, then try the recovery mode. The options in the recovery mode are helpful in a lot of situations, like if your watch is just frozen and nothing works despite of you trying to troubleshoot every other possible way, or you have tried a reset but there are some software issues still lingering around, or you just want to hard reset the Galaxy Watch 4 into its factory state. Either way, here's the disclaimer. Try to back up all your data, as after this there is no point of return, and try this as your last resort. Always try to reset the watch from the settings, where you will find reset options under the About Watch section. Alright, start by pressing both the buttons together and do not let them go until you see the Samsung text with rebooting text underneath it. As soon as you see the Samsung text with rebooting under it, just press the top right button, also known as the power button, multiple times until you enter the reboot mode. I repeat, as soon as you see the Samsung text with rebooting text under it, press the top right button, also known as the power button, multiple times until you enter the reboot mode. In case if you don't see the Samsung text, then I assume your battery is dead. So try it all over again. In my case, I am able to access the reboot mode. Now, if you stay idle in the reboot mode, the watch will automatically start up normally. In the reboot mode, you can press the top right button to toggle through various options and select any particular option by press and holding the top right button for 2 seconds. The first option is continue, and if you select this option, the watch will just continue to start normally. The second option is force upload mode, which is disabled. If you enable this mode, then you can upload things to this watch, which is what I assume. Next option is download USB and download wirelessly. Both these options are to download watch data on the target device. I would advise you to refrain from entering either of these options. Now, if you accidentally entered one of them, then just press both the power key and the home key together until you see the Samsung text with the rebooting text, at which point just press the power key 3 times to go back to the reboot mode. Next option is factory. Do not enter this mode. I have tried this, it just makes the watch start normally. Second last option is bootloader lock. Again, refrain from unlocking the bootloader lock, as that will void the warranty of your watch. Bootloader unlock is used to apply custom OS or software on the watch. Now, last option is power off, which, as the name implies, will just shut down the watch. Now, the reason why you all are here is the recovery mode option. When you enter the recovery mode by pressing the power key for about 2 seconds, you will see all these options. Press the home key or the bottom right key to toggle through all the options, and press the power key or the top right button to select any particular options. You can also swipe up or down to toggle through various options and swipe left or right to select that option. The first option is to reboot system now. That will just start the watch normally. Next is Reboot to bootloader, which will basically take you out of the recovery mode and take you back to the reboot mode. That's basically where we came from. Next is enter fast boot mode, which basically does nothing. In case if you accidentally enter the fast boot mode, just press the bottom and the top right button together until you see the Samsung and the rebooting text, after which you can just press the top right button 3 times to enter the reboot mode again. Let's go back to the recovery mode. Next option is to apply update from ADB, that is Android Debug Bridge. I have talked about this in detail in the developer mode video, which is linked up in the card section and at the end of this video, which you must check it out once you're done watching this one. Next option is apply update via SD card. This is an option for Android phones or devices that has SD card slot. Apparently this Galaxy Watch 4 does not have an SD card option, so this is useless. Next is wipe data or factory reset. This is why you all are here for. Now I'm not going to do this as it will erase everything from the watch and the watch will just start as if it were to come out of the box, and then you just have to follow all the prompt to set it up as a new watch. When you select this option, it will take about few minutes to wipe out everything. I would suggest you to have at least 50% of battery life before you attempt to factory reset via recovery mode. This option was also available on previous Galaxy watches, for which I have done a detailed video that is linked up in the card section. You can check it out if you have a previous Galaxy watch that runs on the Tizen OS. Moving on, next option is wipe cache partition. This is basically reserved for Android phones, but in this watch I assume it will wipe out the folder created after the fact via a file manager app. Next is mount system, which I honestly have no clue of, but I suspect it is for developer who wants to mount a system on top of the current software. Next is view recovery logs, which will basically show you all the recovery log files where you can select a particular file to read through the entire log. Again, this is not useful for people like you and me, but just wanted to show you guys. Let's go back. Next is run graphics test. This basically will run a graphic test on the watch, which will take about few minutes, after which it will display the results. In my case, it just takes me back to the recovery mode. Next is run locale test. This basically will show the no command text and the installing text in various languages. To exit this screen, just press the power key to return back to the recovery mode. The last option is power off, which will just turn off the watch. Now I have done recovery mode option video for pretty much all the Wear OS smartwatches, and you can find the videos linked up in the card section. Be sure to check it out and you will be surprised how the reboot mode option varies from watch to watch. Honestly, I really like the reboot mode of Fossil smartwatches. It looks cool. Also, be sure to check the developer mode option video for the Galaxy Watch 4, as you will find some very interesting settings there. The video is linked also at the end. So that is it with this video. I really hope you found some valuable information here. Be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing so you don't miss out any upcoming videos. Also, check these videos out as you will find them helpful too.